Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And in the previous part, we got out of our bunker and we started to explore the planet. We made this very basic hover vehicle because our priority needs to be is to get out and explore the planet and see if we can find a unfinished space rocket. But before that, I'd like to say thank you for your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about. Now, I did get a comment that these dead plants are a good source of plant fiber, but to get that, we're going to need to destroy which is needed for ammunition. So we're just going to destroy this. Now I was going to come back simply because in order to get off the planet, we're going to need the what we call it, a capital vessel. Don't think there's a power cell in here. We're just going to jump back in because there's another one just over the other side there. And when I build the capital vessel, what we'll be doing then is actually, how can I say, coming back here for the hydroponics plants. Apologies, I'm getting a bit tangled up at the moment. Well, what we will do is just collect this as well. Might as well. Few little plant fibers here. Get rid of the core. The problem I've got is the fact that I've got 747. That's gonna be quite nice. The oxygen is quite important. And then we can just come. That was that. Yeah, the big problem at the moment is quite literally all the different available resources and actually getting it. So that gives us some plant fiber. Somebody also did post a comment saying I missed some dead trees. And again, I'll be completely upfront. I've forgotten all about the dead trees. I wouldn't mind keep picking up some iron, but we got some more stuff here. The problem when beginning is the fact that you can get a lot of resources, but we don't have much carry capacity. We are kind of facing, so I think I've turned myself around here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to push out this way. You can see I actually marked this so that we can get here. And so we will come back for some of this stuff later on. Yeah, I don't want to keep grabbing. Yeah, I think what we will do is I did make a. Yeah, I did make a O2 station. I knew I made one somewhere. So just gonna keep going west and see what we can find. There's a little bit of pentaxid down there. Worse. Of course, this thing isn't really capable of getting through water. Certainly. Oops. Okay. Certainly want the pentaxid. I think I saw something in the water down here as well. No, maybe it's just my imagination. I think we'll push kind of southwest to begin with, and then we'll try and curve up a little bit. This is where an element of luck comes in this game, because if you go the wrong way, you can run out of survival resources. I will pick up the iron ore, and the reason for that is that the iron ore can be used to make more portable constructors. And there might be a case, in fact, I think what we'll do is make a little bit more. And then come in here and make another portable constructor. want to stack those up a little bit, because we may get to a point where we may actually have to drop off some resources and get things in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up over that mountain, so I'm just going to go. No, I've got turned around again. I keep wanting to go east for some reason, but I think we'll go up over the mountains and see if we can see anything a little bit better. Okay, we're just going to grab this. Yeah, so non-essential supplies may have to be dropped off on a portable constructor for collection later on. And by non-essential supplies, I'm talking things which we're going to need in the late game, but not for the initial survival. And of course, power is going to be an issue. So we've got 651 days at the moment. Hours, sorry, not days. Because ideally what we want to find is a base that we can with a constructor in it or something like that. So we'll just get up over this mountain if we can see anything. I think if we follow the terrain here, we might be able to get up over the top here. Not seeing anything just at the moment. I think if we just follow the ridge line there, it's a little bit more iron there. It doesn't even want to get more. I think if we can get through, it's a kind of canyon type thing there. I think if I go down there, I might get stuck. Let me just see. Okay, we're going to go for it, guys. If you keep momentum, sometimes you can kind of just push your way through and over and up slopes. It's you stop and trying to regain momentum can often be the problem. There's a little bit of a gap there. If we just want to push up through here, getting back to the southeast again. The gap between the hills just there. I think if we can whack through. I think that was silicon, but I didn't want to really stop in the bottom of this dip. Up, over. Keep going south and west. Well, we found a heat signature. And we found a dead tree. Now, as somebody pointed out, these are quite important and they are quite rare. There we've got 2 logs. So they're not a source of plant fiber, they're actually a source of logs. But the ship is getting very heavy. And see, because I stopped in the dip, getting up here is going to be a little bit tricky. We can get through here. I don't think I can get any higher. I think about 1.4 meters, about the maximum height. I mean, run into a pebble and you can't get past it. If we can just get out of these mountains. There's like a bit of a downslope there. Another tree just up there. I think we will snag him. Come on, game, stop it. Grab you. Takes quite a lot to get these trees down. 3 logs that time. But we should be able to get up over here. Here's the heat signature. We're certainly going to be taking a look at that. Now, as far as I can remember, there's nothing on this planet that's going to attack us beyond the environment. So looks like we got another little small cluster of buildings here. This looks like another base which we can take a look at. Gonna have a quick look round. Yeah, we got. See, again, we've got this in here. We can certainly take. Kind of actually just occurred to me. I think maybe it's time to build a fridge. I think of a vessel. We've just got 12 points. I have to deploy the. Oops, deploy both of them. Oh, I never knew that. That you can put two out at the same time. Right, we need electronics, substrates. Nothing in there. Some electronics. Probably put. Do we have any substrate? Carbon substrate. We'll probably need a few plates as well. Let me just. What else do we need? Make a small vessel of a. So we need some electronics, some carbon substrate. Thank you, game. Just knock that up. And of course, the fridge will give us a little bit of extra storage capacity as well. And the ability to store some food. And just put that on there. Back. Hold the fridge on the back, like that. And just put that in the fridge. I don't think we've got anything else. Well, we can put that in there. Let me just see. Anything else that we probably don't. Well, we can put the water in there and the promethium pellets. Gather those together as well. Okay. This in the storage boxes. Okay. So we're very tight for. See if there's anything else in this area. Or multi-tool, yes, thank you. What we will just need now is the ability to use it. Anything else in it? We do have the small constructor, which we could use. I think at the moment we're just gonna leave the oxygen and everything in here for the moment while we go and check out this over this side here. See what we've got over here, because we've got another farm or base over there. This might be a little bit more ruined base camp. Now this could be useful. Got some storage on it. Let's have a look. We've got some computers. Electric motors. Lithium plates, well. Right, we've got lockers. Oh, take the 10 shotgun shells as well. Don't want to sleep 8 hours. Don't want to waste the oxygen. Not allowed. Generally, these buildings can be Oh, this one's all sealed up. Okay. Go up here. Take that. Definitely take that. Actually, I think I want the power cells in there. This is not allowed. I think we can get into the power cells here. Okay, this is where we're going to need to make the decision. I think there's enough around here to be used for general storage. We got some oxygen. Got cable here. We'll take that because I can't remember if that will actually perish or not. Got a clone chamber. Oh, I'll certainly take the med kit. Yeah, won't turn down medication. And we got some O2 here. Can't see the core just at the moment. I think what we're going to do is just have a little bit of an offload here and use this as a store, because this should be marked on the map. So what we're going to do is just come here and we're going to put some of the more upmarket stuff in there. Just see mechanical components. Yep. Okay. Of course, we're going to have to. Where's the hopper bike? Over there. Right, let's just have a little bit of a sort round. Motors, electronics. That can come out. That can come out. High output capacitor matrices. So we're just going to take out the kind of high-end stuff because so we'll just get rid of that. I'm not sure why I'm putting those in there. Back here again because of course we don't have a what we call it. Keep that. Keep one of the computers. Motors. We don't need all those motors. Probably take out the electronics. We've got no use for the planks. So just drop that back into here. Put the logs in there because at the moment we don't need anything else that we don't need at the moment. We'll keep cobalt alloy. Debatable. I mean, it's gonna have a good use for it later on. Spare shotgun. Probably drop that off. Advanced electronics. Out capacitor. Keep the fuel. Flux cores. And maybe drop off a few of the computers as well. Computers are quite heavy, so I'm just gonna drop you into here. Cobalt alloy. Gonna put the pentaxid in it as well, because these are all fairly heavy bits and pieces, which can be. Okay. I think that's about it. Methium pellets. We might keep those. We might need them. Got 3 computers. Plasma blaster shells. Certainly don't need that. And the metal scrap can go. Sarcosium. One zirconium is probably not going to get us very far. We'll keep 1 matrices just in case we need it. And then we'll just put the rest in here. Drop that in there. Put the iron ore in. We can always pick up more iron ore as we go. Split the difference with the plant fiber. No, actually, we'll keep the plant fiber. So that's kind of emptied things out a little bit. And what we'll do is just scoot over to these various areas now. What we're looking for is some oxygen or something like that. What we got over here. This could looks like it might be useful. The small O2 tanks we got. Certainly take that. O2 station, armor locker. Well, certainly take the ribs. Eat those. Not allowed, not allowed. Right, where's the core? I would certainly like that oxygen. Power supply. There's the core. Just tucked in underneath there. Look, there it is. Right in front of my nose. I'm going to use up the pistol ammunition. So I'm not the greatest fan of the pistol, so might as well just use the ammunition up. Thank you, game. 402 tank. I got 409. That gives me another little bit of oxygen. Got over here. This is just a base camp. We'll leave that for the moment. Let's go and check out this here. What we've got here. Like this might be. I think this might be one of these situations where you actually two bases are right on top of each other. Food. Take the bread and the cookie. Well, we'll take the missiles and rockets. The light on. I think it's starting to get dark. Stone dust metal. No. Large constructor. 122. 4, 2. Okay, we got stuff in here. Now, I think the way this works is this is a separate area. This is just another base. Go in there. I'll take that. Well. We're going to leave that. Safety in place, yes. It's all good stuff, but I can't afford to carry it around with me. We're going to take the core out on this one, see if we can get some fuel. As you can see, I'm going through the oxygen quite quickly. So, think we're actually hitting the. Oh, we're nearly there. Okay. Sometimes when you've got damage blocks, it can be a bit. Whoops. Oxygen. Right, 402. I don't know why I keep saying 500 and 402. This is 9 oxygen. Well, we'll take 160. And as you guys have reminded me, salvage the plant fiber. See, we've gone to the trouble of in the core, and we're also take the double bed. That should give us some carbon substrate. Where's my ship gone? I think it was around here, wasn't it? There it is. Right, let me just come here. This in the fridge. Oops, don't want that in the fridge. Put this in the fridge. It's not bad. We put the drill charge and that. And I think we'll just put that in there just for the moment. Storage box. Put that in there. Keep the. We're looking good. And we're gonna keep going now. Come on for oxygen. Okay, we got oxygen. 388, 250. Oh, just one in. Right, the sun's starting to set a little bit, so I think we've been to these, haven't we? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push out across the open plain, see if we can catch the sun up again, because it's far easier to find things when you're actually in daylight, like a group of trees and stuff over there. I mean, what we need to do is just keep looking around for anything that could be useful, like a clump up over there. Not seeing anything just at the moment. I think we've got ourselves into a little bit of a deserted place. This is the type of place that if you were still on foot, you could end up in quite serious trouble. Because we're in the HV traveling across the here, I think we will stop further. Oops, come on. Land, you thing. What we'll do is top up our oxygen again. That there. More iron. Of course, mining the iron is also giving us XP. There's another justification for doing that. Oops. Because every little bit of XP will help. Each one is 175. It's just going. Can't remember if the unfinished escape rocket actually shows up on radar. So there's a possibility we could fly almost straight by it. Though generally, when you do find the unfinished escape rocket, it tends to have a cluster of other bases and useful bits and pieces all around it. So we don't. I think if we go kind of northwest a bit now through this area here and see what we can find. We're coming up on another range of mountains. So those mountains, yeah, there's a little bit of a gap just over there, so we're going to fly straight for that. See what we can find. We're kind of a little bit northeast now. Where we really want to be a little bit more northwest. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to go into the mountains again and see if we can find anything. A bit of a depression there. There's a tiny bit of pentaxid down there. A few bits of pentaxid around here, so we're going to pick up the pentaxid. Because of course we're going to need pentaxid to actually power our first warp jump, get out of the system. And I can't remember if there's any actual pentaxid on the moons. I think this system has a moon. Let me look at the map. Yeah, we're on a dead moon. I think Dead Moon 1, Dead Moon 2 we can get to without actually warping, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But we're going to need this pentaxid whether we like it or not. We'll try and keep out of that depression. In fact, I'll just leave the ship here. Go on foot. Get that pentaxid down there. But if we can get about 20 or so, that should be enough to get us out of trouble. Because of course we're not going to build anything elaborate like shields or anything like that for the moment. We're just going to get round. Come on, you can do it. There's another one just over there. We can zap through here very quickly. If we can get up on the high ground. I mean, we can stay on the high ground. We can. There's another one round the far side, but I'm not sure I want to go that far around. I think, of course, we are picking up radiation as well, so these are radioactive areas, and our suit isn't that good. So keep going this direction. Right, just going west. See if we can blug our way through the mountains. Not, we'll have to kind of backtrack, and I don't really want to do. Don't really want to backtrack unless I have to pentaxid here, and it's actually out in the open. Wow, this is going to be fairly highly radioactive, but I certainly want this pentaxid. I mean, if push comes to shove, and say the ship fills up, what I'll do is I'll drop a portable constructor, and we'll put all the pentaxid in that, and then I'll drop a marker so that I can pick it up. That one just over there. I mean, finding this little patch here will make a really big difference, even if we are getting being made radioactive. That will solve the long-term fuel situation. Right, we've got 4 more here. I'm just going to snag these and go, but the ship's getting a bit heavy again. I'm starting to get a little bit tempted to maybe change the thrusters a bit, so we got a bit more lift and a little bit more angst. But maybe that would be the can't pick up anymore. Okay, right, time to deploy the, like I said, take there, that in there. There's some more over the back. Okay, we've now reached level 4. Thank you. And we're here. Just drop that in there. Midpoint. Exit door. Exit store there. So it means we can come back for that at a later date when we actually need it. Of course, we're only going to need it once we've got a capital vessel and we want to leave the system. So, and how many more? Got one more, one in there. Yeah. This is something that will happen if you don't find the unfinished escape rocket pretty quickly. You'll find that what you will be doing is dropping these portable stores down so that you can come back and recover this equipment. I think we're just gonna have to follow the low ground here. Kind of zip through here. Oh, just made it. And we'll just zip through here. Just keep going west, I think, for the moment. Okay, so we're pushing out this way. That looks like silicon. Grab this. Okay, it's 200 XP. That's all that really counts. I don't really want to collect rock at the moment. I will out of desperation, but yeah, I definitely think that we might need a upgrade. So we found another base. Probably going to be fairly routine. What we got here? Like another farm or something, but we'll stop and check it out. What we got? Well, we'll take it. We got some plant fiber. Just try and find the core. Got a grow light here. That could be useful. I'm not seeing core though. Let me just see. There's the core. I think we'll just use the shot eater. Power cells out. I think I'd like to scrap the small generator. Yeah, we'll scrap the small generator. Work. Pick the plants from the top. Any O2 here? Not seeing any O2. I mean, to be honest, oops, what was that? Oh, that was that. I mean, the grow light would be quite useful as well. I say I don't think there's going to be a shortage of what we call it. Right here. My ship gone. There it is. That's about all we're going to get from here. Going west. West, young man. Seek your fortune. I think we just passed. Is that silicon? Yeah, it's a little bit of silicon. Game worm. Come up. Again, it's more for the XP. That number 200. Going round again. Just push through here. What we got there? A bit more iron. The real problem with pentaxid is it's heavy. No trees. Got a sort of make an old tree there. Okay. Oops. I think I just seen a. You of 175. Now I could turn the iron ore into steel plates, but at the moment I'm quite happy just to leave it as iron ore because it means we can manufacture portable constructors should we need it. Inventory full. Okay. That means we're going to lose some iron ore, but let me just see. Okay, if we can offload. Okay, we're full again. We've got a little bit of space in the fridge. Put some electronics and that in here. Put that in there. Oh. Okay. Right, we've got another heat signature, 800 odd meters this way. We'll head for the heat signature because that is another potential drop-off storage point, and also sort of source of food and oxygen and anything else. Now there are oxygen bases on this planet, and finding one of those is really good. What was that over there? Is that the light, or is this something that's a little bit different? A bit difficult to tell. Check it out. No, it's iron. Let's just head for the heat signature. Oh, we got a mining shuttle wreck. Ooh. It looks pretty beat up actually. That's got potential. Got a harvest controller on it, but nothing else as such. Oh, I was playing the wrong scenario, aren't I? I mean, it's kind of a bit crazy that it's going to give you drills, but we've got nothing to actually drill. Oh, I very briefly then went into star salvage mode, where I was kind of thinking a little bit about you know, getting a recoverable ship, but I don't think that is actually an option in Reforged Eden. I'm going to keep going west, following the sun. You're not seeing anything as such. That's some more silicon. That's worth 200 XP. So, no, I don't have the space, do I? Okay. We're right. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go into general flight mode now and see if we can see what we can find in this area. And I'll be back if I find anything interesting. Okay, guys, welcome back. I think I might have found something interesting just on the horizon there. It's what I think it is. We might find a decent loot box. If we come over here, it should look a little bit like some ancient dinosaur skull with an entrance where there's a eye in it. There it is, yeah. There we are. Now the problem's going to be is right. We've got another heat signature over there. Here it is. Now what you'll see is there's a kind of eye just at the back up there. In fact, that looks different than it used to do. Somehow we got to get up to there. Like a tail thing here. We get up there. Up. This is different. This has been changed, I think. There it is. Oh. Certainly want that. Want the fuel. Certainly want the medicine. We can leave the drills. Sorry, the mechanical drill can stay. You used to have to come in from this point here. That's why having an SV would be quite useful. I don't think there's anything else in here. Must admit, I didn't know about this entrance via the tail, but I'll take it. So we got ourselves a skull. I think just to finish up now, what we're going to do is go follow that next heat signature. Where was it? 1.9. Which is that way. Because we're going to have to create another kind of safe zone here because the ship's overloaded again. I think we're certainly going to need to look at possibly upgrading the ship, giving it a little bit more clout. Actually, curiosity, small vessel, portable constructor. What can we build? Yeah, the base generator, RCS, small fuel tank. What's the thrusters? We need a small constructor to make the fuel, the thrusters. That's the problem. So to make a small SV, we would need to set up a base. I mean, with a small constructor on it. I think probably it might pay just to keep upgrading the hover vehicle. Get some decent thrusters on it. We've got a multi-tool now, so we can take things off and put them back on again and rebuild the ship. So what we're going to do is just head for this signature up here and see what it is. And then that will be it for this part. The ship is just so overloaded. Barely moving. Barely moving. Can't even get up decent slopes. Okay, it looks like we've just come back into another little crop of buildings. Let me just see. We got. So this is an abandoned farm. What have we got here? Got a destroyed farm. Okay. Let's just check the destroyed farm out. There just see. Got solar panels. We got lots and lots of grow plots. We got some dead plants. Anything here? It's useful, but what the? What on earth was that? Blew up. Right in the living daylights at me. Not too sure what exactly blew up, but probably lots of valuable resources. It was probably a booby trap. So the that's actually marked on the map, so that's good. I want to. We checked out this one. Let's just take a look at this. This is just another army thing. The core. Get some more possible fuel cells out of this. Okay. Worried about that. For some reason. Okay, let me just hook up. Yeah, we definitely need a bit of an upgrade. That's the destroyed farm. What would... There's another building over here. What I want is one of those bases, which we've just found. Yeah. Right. This will have... This has got a small constructor in it. So we've got possibility. Yep. So check the fridge. Take milk. Not going to drink it this time. Although we do have a toilet here. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. I think in the next part we're going to do a little bit of rebuilding. I think see if we can get the ship a little bit more flexible. No O2 in the tanks. Okay. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.